Poof. Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death. This is a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always set to legendary from the very get-go. We have random starts, we randomly roll for race, class, and like birth signs, things like that, and then we use Skyrim Unbound, the alternate start mod, to put us in a random location with a random Dragonborn status. So if you think this is awesome, please do like and subscribe. I do this every week at 6 p.m. UTC. Hey, we have Tom enjoying a lurk in the corner while he is playtesting Lexi's new test guide, it looks like. And then we got Keith. Good afternoon, buddy, and Haster. Greetings. And Caladran, look at that. The guests are showing up. The party can get started. Alright, so we are here in the Ancestral Glade with Serana photobombing us in the background there. Checking out this Canticle Bark Shaver thing. So what we're doing is we are going to collect some Canticle Bark, which is going to attract a whole bunch of these ancestral moths, which will allow us to read an Elder Scroll once we get enough of them. This is because Dexian, in his haste to read the first one that we brought him, blinded himself, so he can't be of any help to us anymore. He's going to enjoy retirement in Fort Dawnguard, most likely, until he can get back down to Cyrodiil anyway. Yeah, so this is supposed to give us the next hint in where to go to, as far as how to complete the prophecy, but more so how we can stop the prophecy of the blacked out sun that Harkon is chasing. Be safe, don't die. I know, that's day 27, right? Yep, so I did post a poll on the channel, I believe it was yesterday, about what to do after Duras, and there were a few options. One was to continue doing the permadeath stuff as I have been, and just trying to tweak the difficulty so maybe we don't have like so much you know, day 2 deaths mixed up with, you know, the day 30 super strong deity characters, or to just switch to more like let's build streams, let's become, so we can flesh out like some build concepts that I've had rattling around in my head, and we'll use Shadow of Skyrim for that, so that there is some tension and things like that, but then we can work together to kind of come up with an awesome new build concept. And it seems like so far most people are in favor of option 2, so that's probably what I'll do. But I really do want to try to take this character to completion. That means two things, and now I'm completely lost of what I was saying because I don't really want to take him to completion. What that means for this character is getting through the Dawnguard questline, defeating Harkon, and letting him live his life, going into Ian, playing gigs and getting chicks, you know. And welcome Icarus, welcome Magus. Hope everybody's doing well, getting their weekend started off right. All right.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
You mean like this one right here?
Hope the moths
Does any
like
character
bark
really
as much
come
as Dexon
to
said they
completion?
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking.
Well, they definitely come. I don't know
Unless
if it's to
they're
completion.
starting to glimmer.
And it gets started early today, folks. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is just kind of piss farting around looking for... Actually, I want to go back up through the entrance because there were some there. Looking for groups of these moths like this one right here. We need to get 5 more. There are plenty of them around, so you may have to hunt a little bit, but shouldn't have too much difficulty finding these guys. The biggest issue I have with this part of it is that the aura around you gets so thick and so bright that it's like it really starts blocking your sight after a bit, and you can't see anything that's going on. all the moths and all the light. And I don't actually remember seeing these potions around either. Yeah, all the moths flying around you, all the light. It gets brighter. The moths get more like thick. The light gets more dense. The effects get more intense, and yeah, it all just kind of works together to blind you from your goal. Okay, only 2 more now. And I still can't see shit. Okay, here's some more. One more. That's not a swarm, that's just some individual moths. Okay, yeah, we'll go for a swim, why not? I didn't even see that. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Enter the column of light and read the Elder Scroll. Okay, let's do this. Elder Scroll, we'll start with blood. But wow, this is kind of a bigger trip than Skooma, huh? Something pointing to the mountains in the west. She's dumbfounded. I know, that was awesome, right? It looks like you're the one who just read the Elder Scroll. That's how I should look right now after doing all that. Hey, snap out of it.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
That felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
Yeah, it's in a place called Darkfall Cave because somehow I got that from what I just saw.
We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
Up your butt and around the corner. Oh, that's a good one. I just burned her real bad. The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
All right. I'm waiting for you to look away first. No, just regular follower stuff.
Let's go.
All right, let's go do it. But first, we got some vamps to take care of here. We need to resist some magic so that we can get through their... We can withstand their drain magic attacks. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way, am I? I'm on the opposite side of where I need to be, I think. Might be a treasure chest up here, though. I think there is. Anyway, we get a nice tour of some scenic woodland here. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Oh, we got some whispers. Yikes, okay.
No sign of him.
Okay, the cursed rune went down. Blew up. Made quick work of that vampire. I'm gonna keep that going. Helps fill soul gems too, which helps fill our thirsty blade.
Time to end this thing. Never should have come here. I'm getting out of here.
What have you got?
Okay. That looked kind of cool, that zombie being resurrected into the flames. I like it. I feel like the strongest one is going to be the closest one to the entrance here, so we have to be ready. 2 of them, huh?
That'll teach you.
They were kind of tough there. Look how much health they took, even with having magicka resistance from that powerful potion. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the closer we get to Harkon, the harder this is going to get. So I really do have to be on my toes. All right, so we should be closest to Falkreath now. I'm going to try to hoof it down there. There is a carriage stop in my game, just south of Falkreath, over here. We're going to take that to Dragon Bridge, I think. And then we're going to follow the river, you know, past the, what are they called? The Forsworn encampment. And then we're going to head to Darkfall Cave from there. I believe that's the quickest, most efficient way to get there anyway. Let's see. How do we get down from here? So how is everybody doing this weekend? Well, I hope. I'm doing pretty well. I am happy to be off work for the weekend. My wife and I are going to try a new pizza place tonight. I wouldn't say it's quite out of town, but it's probably a good, you know, 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive at least. Something that we don't usually do. I mean, eating pizza is something we do quite frequently, but going that far for pizza on a weekend? Nah, we usually just have it delivered, you know? Oh, Magus is also off work for the weekend. That's good. I started playing Jedi Survivor. So far, it seems pretty good. Technical issues aside, I mean, mainly just performance issues. I haven't had any stability issues with it, but it is getting pretty discouraging being a PC gamer with all these like bad PC ports lately. But the game itself seems quite fun. I really enjoyed the first one, but I played that like years after its release. Oh my gosh, vampires and bandits now? Okay. Sorry if I get quiet because I'm gonna need to focus here.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Whew, I ran out of potions on my hotkey too.
Man off, I suppose.
That got a little tense. I was mashing that hotkey and nothing was coming. Generate health. Jeez, look at this. I have like no health potions favorited. Okay, let's do this. We'll do vigorous healing before we do ultimate healing. We'll have to keep an eye on that too. Gonna probably need quite a bit of health potions for. Actually, we should probably stock up. Let's head to Riverwood. We'll go to Ryek's End. We'll stock up on some health potions before we head to Darkfall Cave. Because once we head to Darkfall Cave, we're going to be locked up in the Forgotten Vale for quite some time, and I don't want to run out of health potions while I'm there, you know? That would be pretty bad. Let's see. 6, 7, 5, 2, 3. So this must be a 4 hotkey for the health potions. We have a pretty good stock of the ultimate ones. I really don't want to get stuck short, you know? Especially that far away from home, for as long as that tends to be. And as many times as I've played through the Forgotten Vale, I still don't have my path through all the way shrines completely committed to memory, so there might be a little Skyrim GPS, or lack thereof, going on. Might have to head for Helgen. Had pizza just now for lunch. Nice. I know, pizza is a crowd pleaser, right? Sausage, pepperoni, mushroom. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, the extra cheese, though, the places that I go to, they always put plenty of cheese on there.
This won't end well for you.
So extra cheese just becomes too cheesy. Ooh. Oops. I'm making all kinds of old lady sounds trying to dodge out of the way of these bear swipes. Oh, ooh. Oh. Ow. Ooh. I apologize to the old ladies in chat who take offense to that. Serana's elk. Oh, there's Strudel. Hi, Strudel. Go, Bard, go. Yes. Yeah, that order is pretty good. Sometimes I just prefer a good old pepperoni, you know? But I do love sausages. I do love sausages. And then old lady jokes. Was that like a speak of the devil situation? It's the correct way. Yeah, I guess I have to fight my way through these bandits, or maybe I already have. Nope, I have not yet.
Wait.
What have you got?
Go ahead. Try and fight them.
Not very impressive.
Okay, looks like the... Oh. Nice job, Serana. Okay, looks like the sword is already... There was nobody even up there to trigger that. Looks like the sword is already out of charge again. Serana. For being such an ancient being in your infinite wisdom, you really couldn't, like, dodge those rocks? Come on. Come on. Okay, so we're going to hitch a ride to Riverwood. We're going to mix up some health potions. I'm going to take a quick inventory, too, and see where we're at with other stuff that we might need. Poisons, maybe. Resist. We have a good stock of resist magic. I don't know how we're doing with resist fire and frost. We're going to need that for the twin dragons. The double dragon fight. Haven't put it in, but I took notice of it because, yeah, it's the most irritating trap ever. Oh, there's a mod for that trap in particular? Interesting. I know that Gopher lost like 2 horses to that same trap on like separate playthroughs, and one of them he was like, okay, I know now not to, I have to be careful with this horse because I lost one in my last playthrough, and then sure enough, he still gets clobbered. Kills another horse. It was like one of the greatest Gopher moments ever. Some captivating footage of the bard mixing up potions here. So it's getting hot in my neck of the woods over here. High 90s last couple days. I'm sure Magus would like it, but 102 tomorrow it looks like.
Whatever you need.
And then back
My
down to the low
spirit is
90s
simple
next
and
week, which
strong.
I am looking forward to.
I
Is
can forge it.
the least amount of time I can spend in triple digits, the better. Because once we get there, we're there for a while. Well, let's go ahead and sell off some stuff while we're here, I guess.
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Too early to be that hot? Yeah, I agree. It's always too early to be that hot. So now I'm going to become a vampire. In real life. Just not going out in the sun, because if I do, might get some of that melanoma, carcinoma, or just die from heat exposure. That does happen all the time out here. Step out into it and boil. Yeah, you start seeing just dead stuff, like dead animals, dead insects, dead birds, just on the sidewalk, just because it's too hot to survive. Every once in a while, I might even see a dead person. I chuckle, but it's a problem. I remember going to ASU. Excuse me. Going to ASU, there was always like an influx of, you know, young, late teens who have been like, they feel like they're invincible, don't have a care in the world, from different parts of all over the world, have no idea how to handle the heat. So there would always be like, in that first week, you would see like half a dozen to a dozen students just collapsed on the side of the sidewalk from heat exhaustion, heat exposure. And you know, some of the nursing staff like taking care of them, making sure they're getting hydrated and cooled off and everything. It's a lot. Okay, what are we doing here? We can go ahead and just see if there's anything worth disenchanting while we're here. It'll take like 2 seconds. Nope, nothing. Nope, sorry, nothing. And let's go ahead and grab all my ingredients. Woo, look at that. Gonna slip into something a little more comfortable. All the crafting goodies. Look at all this crafting stuff I can wear at once. That is ridiculous. That's why that's part of why this character has become so powerful, is he's got a crafting boost in all of these different slots. Look at that. He's even got like an eye patch that he doesn't need because it has a alchemy boost on it. And I'm wondering why this character is so godlike. Okay, so we definitely need some health potions here. Looking for something with fortify and restore health on it. Okay, good old blue mountain flower and wheat, one of my go-tos.
Have to admit, I'm impressed.
Okay, so mixed up 10, but I get double toil and trouble, so that's 20 health potions on top of the 18 on top of the 18 ultimate that I had and the 8 vigorous that I had. That should be more than enough to get me through Forgotten Vale and probably through Castle Volkihar, right? Oh, and I didn't even wear the apron. Look at that. Let's get naked. Oops, did not want to get rid of that. I wanted to put that on. Midnight Bard boots. Galder amulet, and then what was the ring that I was wearing? Probably the ring of confusion for Cursed Rune. Yes, indeed. Okay, and then just mash that button. I know there are player homes that can like sort this for you automatically, but they're not always super reliable. Sometimes they do stuff you don't want. I know I was gonna also check inventory on what I had already, but I didn't. As long as I got the health, though, I should be good. I could just mash through that if I need to. Fortify illusion, fortify one-handed, got plenty. Fortify light armor, I don't need. I'm already at the cap. Resistances could be better, but I don't think we're gonna need that many of them. We have the dragon fight. And we'll have some frost magic to contend with during the Harkon fight, I think. But for the most part, through Castle Volkihar, it's just going to be blood magic. We got plenty of... we even have a completely resist magic. But we have 17 of the about 50% ones. Poison we won't need. Shock we might, but we have enough of those. And stamina. Okay, we're good. We're good. Continue the mash. The monster mash. They did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. Oh, yeah. If Serana goes for that get that sauna over there, gotta turn her away real quick because she uses the Serana-holic, which I think is from the Bijin series. Or at least from the same guy, and I couldn't find a never nude option for her, so might get to see Serana's butt if we stay in there too long. It caught on in a flash. Yeah, like if Strudel needs anything, it's like another earworm, right? She needs help with an earworm, like she needs another hole in her head. I hadn't even thought of, yeah, everything's a song queue. I haven't even thought of that Electric Avenue song since the last time I saw like a Circuit City commercial, I think probably in the 90s. And then you posted that on Discord and that's all I could think about for like 2 days. I was just nodding my head like EJ's cat in that GIF. Or was that Electric Avenue? Was that something else? Was that a different song? I don't know. The gray hairs in my beard are gonna... Yes, it was Electric Avenue. It was. Okay. I was gonna say the gray hairs in my beard are starting to make their way. They're taking root in my brain now. Seems to be the way. This is the way. No, I can't take Bjorlum to Dragon Bridge. I'm gonna have to take the side carriage here. Y'all ready for the Forgotten Vale? Almost said the Forgotten Bale. Probably not gonna do all the Frost Giant stuff. Just get to Ariel's bow as quickly as possible. The Verther fight should be interesting. Especially without Become Ethereal, the falling ceiling tiles are going to be tough. Looks like it's getting late. 7:13. Yeah, okay, we're going to probably bunk here for the night. Where are those strange whispers? Should be easy to point out in this weather. All right. Granny and Gramps want us to go kill this guy, so let's go do it. It's not that late yet. Unless it takes us across the ravine, that's going to be rough. Okay, looks like it was the conjurer over here. Chase some animal. Oh, no, just a...
Victory is yours. I submit.
This won't end well for you.
Ah! Mud crab! Why was the mud crab the scariest part of that? What are you shooting at? Is that like a slaughterfish or something
Done
over there?
and done.
Okay, well, if you say so, Serrana. Who even knows anymore? It's like I've read this one already, but it's worth some money. It's worth some money. So yeah, I wonder if we might be able to retire this character this episode. It's a pretty quick downhill journey after you get Ariel's bow. After that, you pretty much you know, get the sun hallowed arrows or whatever. Ooh, do I have? Crap. Hopefully we can. Yeah, maybe that's worth a stop at the Solitude Fletcher, see if we can get some elven arrows while we're at it. I don't remember if Verther gives you some to try it out or not, because it's pretty much a necessity for the Harkon fight, right? But it's probably worth a stop over in Solitude. I think DeRoss would rather spend the night in Solitude than Dragon Bridge anyway. Although he's played in Solitude quite a bit. I don't know how often he's played in Dragon Bridge. There are arrows in the inner sanctum, but I forget where exactly. Okay. And I feel like I'm going the wrong way here. It's dark. I can't see anything. Please forgive me. I am going to... Oh, I can't fast travel with enemies nearby. I can't get back up there. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. There's apparently a bridge over here. Man, the lighting at dusk is just awful. Wait, that's Dragon Bridge up there. I don't know why I saw the bridge over there. Okay, here's the Dragon Bridge carriage. Let's go ahead and just take this to Solitude. Hey, Gray Sky. Oh, he gives you like 24. That's plenty. That is plenty. Ooh, big stretch. You off work today, Gray Sky? Can't even tell. This lighting is awful. I can't get any of my bearings at all. It's because it's foggy and it's like dusk. Usually pretty good with directions, but when you can't like make out any landmarks, it makes it pretty much impossible. Heading home now? Cool, cool. Got off a little early, it looks like. That's always good on a weekend. All right, now I gotta think of a song.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Okay, everyone, while it's quiet, you all have been blessed with the presence of the Midnight Barge. Now, I promised her I wouldn't kiss and tell, but it really had a lasting effect on me, so I gotta say, I gotta sing about it.
So, mind if I buy you a drink?
Not if you were
Hey,
the last
quiet
man
down.
in the Empire.
This one's called The Vampire Princess Gave Me a Harkon.
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full tip.
Wow.
You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
We did
just
finally
spent your
close the
time
deal with
here
her in
bossing me
Blackreach
around and
last
yelling for
episode.
more drinks.
She
You're
finally,
practically retired already.
you know, was worn down enough.
Run Skeever. I already know lots about it.
Ha! A girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
But you always say you want more girls in the bar at the
Wow,
beginning.
look at this, a flawless sapphire, 57 septums, which is a little light,
Well, you
but that's
see,
okay. We got an
that's a little
amethyst.
complicated, and you know
All
what?
right.
Never mind.
And a glass sword of the summoner from the lover. I guess the lover stone's getting a little jealous of my soiree with Serana there too. All right, it's still a little early yet, but let's go ahead and get ourselves a room
Winking
here.
Skeever, friend.
Thank you.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes? I understand.
Fiata.
I've only been a part of the Red Waves.
Thank you very much. Glad you guys enjoyed that. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Captain Sapius. I used to be an Imperial Ranger, my boy.
Wish I could learn some of that charm. I'm just good with bows, not people.
You'd make a better Imperial Ranger than me. I may have changed.
Okay, let's head in. Oh, I forgot to get soused. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of skooma for flavor, for seasoning.
Waggling tongue.
Should make Sanguine happier, I guess. Wow, Sanguine is fickle. I guess all the Daedric lords are, really. I still haven't found like the Tempest Dominus or the other little artifacts that allow you to reduce the amount that your Daedric influence reduces by over time. That would be very helpful because Sanguine, it's very hard to keep him happy.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I'm glad I ran into you.
Probably because Sanguine has like the worst case of whiskey dick out of all of the Daedric princes.
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men around, let us know, will you?
Ah, good one.
Harpies. Every one of them.
Oh, come now.
Baron.
Don't go away mad.
That was hilarious.
Hello,
I
I'm
don't need that
Gisley,
light on anymore.
but you
Okay.
can just call me Anne,
yeah.
sister. Everyone does.
I guess Verther gives you 24 elven arrows for the Sunhallowed business, but I don't know. I don't like making a plan and then breaking it even if it's the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe I got a little OCD or something.
Your path has brought you to the finest Fletcher.
Now watch it, what's his name? Fiata here doesn't have
welcome,
any
my friend. What are you hunting?
elven arrows
Never
either.
mind. I don't want to know.
Oh yeah, he's got 26 of them. We'll take his stock there and sell him off everything else that we don't need. I don't need any money. You do actually get speech experience for selling things for zero septums. It's the value of the thing that you're selling, not the actual amount of septums you make from it. That's a nice little tasty tidbit there. It might only be 12 that he gives you, and I might be remembering giving him 12 elven and he made 12 more. Okay. Gray Sky walking it back now. He lost the confidence.
You
He likes having the glory of throwing out some knowledge and then didn't feel comfortable with the responsibility of being wrong. So he starts walking it back. I tease. I think you're right. I think he does give you some arrows when you're talking with him. But then it's up to you to have him bless them. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're in Solitude anyway, because now we have to make that long trip all the way to Icewater Jetty. I wonder if it's faster to go through the statue of Meridia, the Shrine of Meridia here. I think it is, than going like way out of your way. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Looking out for me. I appreciate that. I mean, to be fair, to be completely honest, if we got to that point and I didn't have any elven arrows, I probably would have just consoled some in. There are also some laying about somewhere. I think it might be in the room with the frost giant dude, but still. Yeah, I may not even be able to get to that room. Well, no, you can. If you have the Ewer, you can get to the frost giant. That's true. I was thinking you might need a paragon or two to get in there, but no, that's not the case. You are probably right, Miss Strudel. In fact, I'm fairly certain you are, because I don't think I've ever gotten all the way through that and not had any elven arrows to convert at that point. I just don't remember, and I want to try to cover my bases. Still safer to take some with you. Yeah, that's my train of thought. That's my train of thought. Oh, I'm not going to Icewater Jetty. Damn it, I'm getting ahead of myself. We are going to the Forgotten Vale. Forgotten Vale. I forgot about the Forgotten Vale. Who'da thunk? Forgotten Vale, then Icewater Jetty, then Castle Volkihar. Or no, do we have to go all the way back to Castle Dawnguard, Fort Dawnguard first, so that we can ready our forces? I think we got to do that first. Oh, so much busy work. I just want to kill Harkin. Right? I mean, say what you want about Harkon. I mean, he basically wanted to blot out the sun, which would basically kill everything that's living. Create a complete and total apocalypse. Except for vampires who would now have nothing to feed upon, so they would all go feral and crazy in their immortality. Probably all turn on each other. More of an apocalyptic situation than maybe even Alduin, depending on your interpretation of how he actually literally or not eats worlds. But at least that seemed to be more sustainable than just blotting out the sun, right? Anyway. Say what you want about Harkin, but later on, like millennia later, he made some killer movie theaters. You can't argue with that. And that popcorn, come on. Harkon's theaters? Anybody? No. Crickets chirping in the audience. Nope, sorry, nothing. Do you guys have Harkins theaters, or is that just like an Arizona thing? I feel like I've gone to a Harkins theater in Colorado, but that was probably outside of Denver, or in Denver. Oh, maybe it is an Arizona thing. I'm probably the only person here who knows Arkans, since I go to those all the time. Damn it. Chandler Mall Harkins was my childhood. Oh, nice. I was a Metro Center kid, actually. It was a lot better then than it is now. Harkins, or Metro, was the place back in the day. They had this awesome ice skating rink with like a bridge that went over the top. So you could just like watch people ice skate, and then they converted it at some point to this gigantic arcade, which was awesome. And then at some point they decided they could make more money out of a, oh, those are definitely Forsworn, but they don't seem hostile. Okay. And then they converted into a giant Harkins theater. Like a gigantic one. Ooh, 2 saber cats. Don't want to deal with, I can probably deal with them fine at this point. But they're like right where I need to be going. Okay. We'll leave you alone if you leave us alone. Now, I probably am at the point now where even just saber cats aren't gonna give me any trouble whatsoever, but just seeing 2 of them roaming around together makes me a little antsy. In fact, we I think at level like on our first day of this character, it was either the first or second day when we were very low level, we encountered 2 saber cats outside of Riften. And that scared the bejesus out of me. I thought we were gonna lose like a character on like day 2. All right, we're here. It's been so long since I went to a theater that I don't even know what they have around here. That's fair. Let's see. AMC had more of a presence here when I was younger than Harkins did, and I think AMC theaters might be a little more ubiquitous across the country. Oh man, I thought that was an awesome like dad joke too, and it fell completely flat because it turns out it was completely regional, and I've basically spent my entire life here and didn't know that Harkins wasn't like a nationwide brand. Okay, y'all ready for a ride? Do a quick save here. Sometimes characters don't quite survive this fall for whatever reason. I just want to make sure that we're good. There's some moonstone ore here too in case you want to craft some elven arrows. I don't know why I'm actually harvesting this. I think it's just muscle memory. Yeah, I'm calling permadeath immunity on this because you just never know what's going to happen during these long falls and whatnot.
Oh no, you don't. I'm not gonna die like this.
Anyone else? No? Okay, we're good. No, I think there is one more spider, like a big boy around here. Oh, 2 more. Get him, Serana.
That'll teach you. And off, I suppose.
Okay. So far, so good. There's a big mama spider setting up like a brood or something in a cave. Yeah, there's the giant one.
Die!
Ouch. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but I think I'm gonna be okay.
Done and done.
Speak of the devil, once again. See that ore? You can mine it. Yeah, that Starfield showcase is coming up quick. Time's moving along pretty quickly. A lot of new releases between now and then too, so I definitely have enough to keep me busy between now and September, which is the supposed new release date for Starfield. Very much looking forward to it. I got Jedi Survivor to play now, and hopefully they patch that quickly. As I said, it's playable to me right now, even though it's somewhere between like 70 and 40 frames per second on like my top of the line rig.
Here. I wonder what happened.
Which is not really acceptable, I think. But it's playable. 40 to 60. Yeah, I mean it's not the best. It's not super smooth, but
come forward.
I can still play
you have nothing to fear.
And enjoy it. Yeah, so that is a huge shortcut right there for anybody who didn't know about that hidden chain behind that encampment there that opens up that hidden door. Kind of get to take the back way out.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great
Wow, you are pasty, aren't you, buddy? This cave is a temple to Ariel. A temple?
Oriel, Halkosh,
another Arizona
so many different
only
names
reference.
For the sovereign of the snow elves.
Oh, Strudel learned something new. How about that?
I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers.
Yeah, I'm not going to know my way around the Forgotten Vale nearly as well as I as I did this. I don't know, Darkfall Cave.
Of course, you're here for Oriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Your hometown is Tempe, huh? Nice. I grew up in Phoenix, kind of like northern Phoenix, closer to like the Deer Valley area. It's a couple miles out of there. But for work, I moved to Scottsdale. Not quite South Scottsdale, but kind of close to the Old Town area. So we're just right outside Tempe all the time. It's actually closer to go to the like Tempe marketplace than it is to go to any other mall right now. Maybe even like Arizona Mills would be our closest mall.
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Although I think Arizona Mills is kind of shabby and empty at this point too.
Is gone.
Chandler is still decent, still a decent mall to go to. It's amazing how often something pops up that I'd never seen before. Yeah, in this game, I still run into stuff like that. Not all the time anymore, but I tend to learn more streaming with people watching and asking me if I knew stuff. Like, I think the last thing that somebody told me about that I didn't know was Mr. B talking about that strongbox around the corner in the exterior of Bleak Falls Barrow. Around the corner to the left from the entrance, there's a hidden little area over there with an apothecary satchel and a strongbox with some stuff in it.
He's alive.
Didn't know about that until he told me about it.
Something's wrong. He never
loved Daisy Mills back in the day. Visited a month back when visiting family. Definitely shabby now. Yeah, I haven't been there in years, man. That used to be like the place to go because you'd have Fry's Electronics right there too, which was like at the time it was like the biggest, like most impressive electronics store that Arizona had.
Yes.
And before that, I think it was called like Incredible Universe or something like that, and it had like the LED like light show and everything going on all the time. That was cool when retail like really made a show of things. I feel like it's gonna have a resurgence at some point because
so this is
people are gonna want to go back to retail after they see like how awesome it can be with like all the different like demo showcases. Once like retail starts realizing that it's more about the experience than just offering the lowest prices possible, which they can never compete with an online store anyway.
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial
people want to get back out. Yeah, they just
center.
shut down Fry's like a few months back. I used to go there a lot.
So these initiates had to lug around.
Interesting. Yeah, they shut down. They opened up a new one on like just off the I-17 and Thunderbird. Like that was exciting for me because that's like where I grew up. But then they closed that one down. I don't know, like 5 to 10 years ago.
with the arch-curate himself.
Haven't been into the
Oh,
mall
just
in
to
here
have a
forever,
bumper
probably
there.
because there's an
Makes
open
no
air
sense
mall
to me.
literally within walking
It's
distance. Yeah, we have a lot of those now
I don't
too.
expect you
People
to
seem to like those
understand.
better than
So,
the,
let's get this
the indoor
straight.
malls.
We need to do all
Which is
that
odd
nonsense to get to the
because
temple shade
in the
before
summer
your
heat
brother
here,
and
it's like it's
I
you'd do
know
anything
how
to
it
get
all
out.
sounds. But if there was another way, I'd
Now
have
we do
done it
have
long
Scottsdale
ago.
Fashion Square Mall here,
The only
which
way to get to
is
my
like
brother is by following in the
not even
initiate's
5 miles
footsteps
away from where I
and
live
track
now,
him from
but
way
it's
shrine to way shrine, just as they
it's
did.
more like
The
fashion.
first lay at the end of Dark
Fashion stuff, and that place is still going strong, I think, but it you know
There are
attracts
5
more
in
of the
total,
Scottsdale
spread far apart across
high-end
the channel.
market.
Caves? Oh no.
In the wider market, I
But before
think.
I send you on your way, you'll need the
But that mall's
initiate's
still nice, and we can go there and walk around and do some shopping and stuff while staying out of the heat if you want to get out of the house.
Once you've located a way shrine,
As
there'll
a
be
doll,
spectral
welcome, welcome.
prelate tending to it. They
Glad I
will
made it to
allow
another
you
stream.
draw
Yeah, me
the
too.
waters from the
Hope
shrine's
you're having a
base
good weekend so
as
far.
if you've been
Thanks for joining.
invited.
Just getting ready to
This
head into
may
the
be the
Forgotten
last
Vale
time we're
here,
able to
talking
converse.
about old
If you have
shopping
any
malls.
questions before
Gray
you
Sky and I kind of grew up in the same part of the country,
Otherwise,
so
all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a
talking about
safe
old
journey.
stomping grounds. I almost said old stalking grounds, and I didn't want to presume that that's what Gray Sky did with his time.
Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Have some interesting alchemical ingredients, but I don't think any of them are actually overpowered. Useful for sure. We're gonna have some Falmer. Oh, we got some
Here we
Charos
go.
hunters. Got this one, Serana?
That'll
Okay.
teach you.
I am just using the library's Wi-Fi in order to download videos and watching you until I'm done with my downloads. Awesome. I haven't been to a library forever either. I just poked my head in. They're supposed to have a pretty nice library around my neighborhood here too.
There.
Just
That's it?
never been to one. Might be fun.
Figured.
I still have a library card, although I don't know if it's still good. I guess they don't really expire. But they probably use a completely different system now. Seeing as how I haven't been to a library in maybe 30 years.
That'll teach you. Done and done.
But I would say library is probably amongst one of the most important public services that a place can offer. You know, outside of the absolute life and death necessities like public safety and the fire department. Oh, Strudel's been to a library. Yeah, I mean, I dig libraries. I'm all about a library. I just haven't been to one. To meet up for drinks or something next time I'm in town. Promise I'm not weird. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if we can make it work. Wouldn't mind that.
I knew I heard something.
I mean, I already feel like you're kind of an old friend with, you know, all the history on the Discords and stuff going back years and years. That'd be fun. I don't trust these. I don't trust them at all. Okay, they were all empty. That's that permadeath paranoia. Still nothing. Okay.
Looks like these Falmer are here to stay. They must be who that priest was calling.
Okay, here they come.
Oh no, you don't.
Okay, that one was weak. Lucky about that. Oh, not so weak.
You're not getting the best of me.
All right, so my hotkey isn't working. I thought I just set that one up. I did not, I guess, huh? Okay, now we got the Charos hunters. Squash that bug. Yeah. No, the CC Discord is still there. I think it's open. Maybe we can get you a newer link. It's not as lively as it was back in the days where Couch Warrior was actually still active. He's focused on his music now, which he does share, and it's pretty good. I kind of want to use it, some of it, in like a video at some point. I just got too much stuff in the pipeline right now, but I'd like to feature some of his music. Can't reach with the rune. There we go. That got her. Nice. Okay. Hunters.
Tough day for you.
Or maybe they closed down the Discord now because he was focusing somewhere else. There is an open link. Okay. The Squarespace link expired. Okay, that's probably what it was. I don't think they've touched that website in forever.
Who's there? Done and done.
It seems to be that the Hogwarts chatter is the liveliest game chat there right now, but we still post pictures and stuff there, and we have some Skyrim discussions from time to time.
Who's there? I knew it.
Where is he? Here we go.
Done and done.
Still no better tactic than planting a rune right underneath one of those Falmer pods, you know? Still got somebody shooting at me? Oh, yep, I do. I'm cornered. They're really coming at me now.
Right there.
Really cornered myself. Okay. Good thing they were just regular old Falmer and not something a little more aggressive. Oh yeah, he did stop paying for the domain. That's right. All right, now I'm a little bit lost. This is where I came from, right? No. Maybe this is where I'm going. Anyone? Guess not. What were you shooting at? We got a tough one. Shadow Master, huh?
Not very impressive.
That is you talking, not me, Serana. I am very impressed by the strength of these Falmer. And I do not want to take them for granted. Especially with the poison ones. The poison archers scare me the most.
That'll teach you.
Okay. Got a big nasty Falmer chest right here. Boots of Fortune. Don't know if I have that enchantment already. I'll take it just in case. New Samsung A50 should be coming in on the 1st. Is that a monitor or are you getting a I'm sorry, I don't know what a Samsung A50 is. Phone? Hard drive? Solid state? Laptop? I don't know. Could be a monitor. Okay, Serana is not going to be able to navigate those rocks. Yeah. All right. It's a phone. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's always exciting to get a new piece of technology, especially when it's coming like in a couple days. You get like that antsy, like, ooh, I can't wait to play with it type feeling. Two things. I know, Magus. You don't have to type it. Elven sword and an elven shield, huh? Strudel's at. I told Magus not to type it. Strudel was like, I got this. Strudel's like, Magus, I got you.
Pull chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Palmer wanted to keep it there.
Oh, hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Die! That'll teach you.
I kind of feel bad about that. He wasn't even attacking. He was just laying there. I'm sorry. I mean, I know he would have attacked, but DeRoss doesn't know that. I feel kind of bad. He's just chilling. And I just come running up, gonna slice ya. I don't know. I'm sure his buddy down here will get revenge at some point. Or attempt revenge. Hey, Joe. What's up, buddy? Hope you are having a good weekend. Of course, the weather's probably pretty nice in here. We were just talking about how it's in triple digits where I live now. It's like 102 tomorrow, and that's when stuff like just anything that's alive on the streets at that point just starts dying. But in Minnesota, it's probably pretty nice, I would think, at this point. I don't know. Could be wrong. The latest Einarath? Oh yeah, that was supposed to be like a little teaser for the next full episode. I haven't gotten around to that one yet, but I will shortly. Oh, I thought that was a Spriggan over there. Oh, hey, buddy. A Spriggan, okay. This one will be a fair fight. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can come at me. I killed your friend.
Not very impressive.
I don't know why I'm skinning the pelts. It's muscle memory from my other characters that it's like I need those pelts to level up smithing, to get my gear to an acceptable point where I'm not dying totally all the time. The Shadow of Skyrim nemesis.
I think that's another way shrine up there.
Incurring death penalties and all that. Prelate Sedanius.
Welcome, Initiate. This
Pretty
is
cool
the
here
way
right now in
shrine of
Waldron,
the
Arkansas.
nation.
Nice.
Are you prepared to honor
We
the
had a very
mantras
nice
of
spring,
Ariel
and
fill your
you
vessel
know,
with his
early
enlightenment?
90s. Low 90s is actually
Then
pretty nice here with how dry it
behold
is. If you can
Ariel's
stay
gift,
out of the
my
sun,
child.
stay in the
May
shade.
it light
Low
your
90s
path
is
as you
pretty
seek
pleasant.
Tranquility within the inner sanctum.
But once it starts getting into triple digits, it's like the dryness just doesn't help at all. 71 here. Oh man, you guys are making me jealous. Oh, you watched episode 8? A tad behind? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, having like so many talented content creators in this group is like it's a blessing and a curse, right? It's like you have all this awesome creative content all the time, but there's like no way to watch all of it. Well, you'd think it'd be nice in Minnesota by now. It's been a lingering winter though, although around 52 Fahrenheit right now. The 50s, I love the 50s. 50s, 60s are like perfect for me. And to be honest, here is like probably most of the year 50s. Well, I wouldn't say most of the year, but roughly half maybe. Spring and fall get hot in the 90s for sure. Winter, though, is 50s to 60s most of the time. It does dip. It freezes a few to several times every year. But that's always the lows. The highs always go back up to at least the 40s, but usually in the 50s, 60s for the most part. So yes, people move here for the winters, but the summers can be unbearable. Oh, there's another saber cat. Teaser, by the way, is just my... Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh, so many of them. Okay, so there were 3 all in a row there. Okay, the conjured, or the risen one is going to be friendly. All right, good. Now there's the shell bug. There's a cave out here to the right somewhere where there is a little Falmer dungeon, and there's a shell bug at the end of it where you can use the materials crafted from the shell bug to make a unique shell bug helmet. And that's basically the only place in... Well, there are 2 shell bugs in the Forgotten Vale here.
No.
But this is the only place you can get the materials for that. Oh, that's pleasant. We got a Falmer here stuck in the terrain. Do a not so quick save there. Teaser, by the way, is just my way of saying it's not dead yet. Oh, okay. I think we all know. We know how it goes with the whole content thing. And yeah, I understand too, trying to create regular content while also working a full-time job. I mean, you have like the whole family business to contend with too. It's just me and my wife over here. We do try to maintain a social life and all that, but we don't have kids or anything to take up most of our time. Hey, there's Mr. B. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, okay. I know that there is a shrine very close. Oh, yep, there's the prelate.
Shrines up there? I wonder where this one goes.
Welcome, initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yeah, chat ate my words. Chat's being a little odd. Okay.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child.
I do have a few dropped frames, but definitely under 1%. So yeah, we're doing good there. Shouldn't be too wonky because of that. The Gray Sky's pretty social in stream chats. There you go. Don't want to go back to Darkfall Passage, but we do want to make sure. This is one thing I always forget to do, is draw the water. In fact, did I do that? No, I don't think I need to. Once we have all the way shrines open, it becomes much more of a trivial thing to get the ewer filled. Internet is my social life. I mean, my wife is a social one. I would be more like that too if it weren't for her. And I'm kind of grateful for that. She keeps me out and about most of the time. I do have a very small group of IRL friends that we get together physically now and then. Like tomorrow, playing Frisbee in the park tomorrow night because it's going to be too hot tomorrow during the day. Gonna go play Frisbee with the niece. And that side of the fan.
That'll teach you.
I got this awesome LED Frisbee.
Oh no, you don't.
That lights up real bright when you throw it.
And done.
So if it weren't a school night, we'd be able to stay up real late playing Frisbee in the park, but alas, Sunday is a school night. I do also tend to stay very active. The wife and I play an intramural beach volleyball league that is just run by the city. And that's a lot of fun. We have friends there that we have had a team with for close to 10 years now. I think this is just where the frost giant is, right? This isn't going to take me to... oh yeah, it might actually. Actually, there's another way shrine. We'll take that one because I feel like this mountain pass is going to take us up out of the way really quickly. But this one is just right here. The Thuggy. Oh yeah, I've been caught up on Caladran's Fetcher series too. She picks really good music to go along with all that. And just kind of like the nighttime traversal throughout the world of Skyrim with the night or with the with that music playing.
Shrine of Learning, Initiate.
It's a very like peaceful experience.
The mantras of Ariel
I enjoy it.
And fill your vessel with his enlightenment.
Just bought my youngest the last piece they needed for their new PC. Awesome. New PC builds are a lot of fun. Very exciting.
For you are a step
I'm going to be good with mine for quite a while, I think. I tried to skip GPU generations, but with the 40 series and that frame generation stuff, the DLSS 3, and just the performance per dollar that the 4090 GPU gave over the 3080 was just, I couldn't say no to it. I get caught up in the hype train with this stuff sometimes too. I buy video games way too soon, as is the case with Jedi Survivor. Great game, still needs some time in the oven for optimization on PC anyway. Let's go on up there. We got this dragon fight coming up soon. I do have the potions to deal with it. Hoping Serana can provide most of the ranged DPS to deal with this fight. Because Duras does not do much. It's got spectral missiles, but they move very slowly. Discord's probably our best option for that. Ooh, the snow is blinding out here. It's like right in the middle of the day. How am I doing with needs right now? Mildly hungry. That's about it. Okay. We can take care of that. Let's eat some raw saber cat meat. How about that? Some apple pie. Still not sated? As long as I'm not hungry. Okay, we're good. As soon as the dragons pop, I will pop my potions. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's still an epic moment, isn't it? One of the most epic moments in all of Skyrim. I remember when they were doing the hype piece for the Dawnguard DLC, which was the first major DLC for Skyrim. And they showed these two dragons come out at the same time, bursting out from underneath the ice. I was like, whoa. Of course, I was playing on PlayStation 3 at the time, so I had to wait like almost 2 years to get the damn DLC. Because they had to fix the damn PlayStation 3 port first. Okay. Let's do fire and frost and magic. That stuff's probably going to expire by the time... I can't get him to stay put long enough. Okay, he's coming in for a landing. Let's do a potion of Fortify one-handed. We're going to get in there for a strong dual-wield power attack here. Make the most of this magic resistance as while I still have it. And then we'll do some regenerate stamina.
I'll bring you down.
Okay. He wants some now too, huh? Woo, okay. Put him in the blender. All right. Well, epic. Set piece, but not so much of an epic battle once they landed. Put him in the blender real quick. Yeah, alchemy is overpowered, guys. If you ever feel like your character needs a little boost, just, you know, you don't even have to invest any perks into it. Just level up alchemy, make a few potions, and then profit. You weren't really in any danger, were you? No, not really. The only thing I was worried about there is my resistance potions wearing out and then like starting to take breath attacks, but they helped me out a lot, and they made their landings pretty quickly. And once they hit the ground, it was all over for them.
If we open that one, we'll be able to move around this valley a lot faster.
Doi.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Oh, the music is actually in-game via the mod Nightfall. Oh, nice.
Then go forth,
fitting name,
child.
too.
May the enrichment of
My machine's
Ariel's
getting a little long in the tooth
strengthen
now,
your
but that's
resolve
okay,
as you
because so am I.
undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for all this new technology, like the ray tracing stuff and the frame generation. Oh, it's so awesome being able to play Cyberpunk with like overdrive ray tracing, like full path tracing. They call it full path tracing, even though it's not, but it's close. At like high frame rates, it's really cool. It actually works as well as advertised. I was shocked. But you have to have buy-in from both the hardware vendor and the software developer, because it takes a pretty strong joint effort, at least right now, to get that running and looking as good as it does for Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red has really had a strong partnership with NVIDIA for all of this, but it really shows.
Tough day for you.
Ooh, she was very resistant to the Cursed Rune. Didn't like that one bit. This is around the part where I start getting lost. Like, where do I go? Because the path isn't always completely clear.
Here we go.
Did I try the new RTGI from? Oh yeah, no, my I haven't touched Skyrim with it at all yet. But I do have lots of headroom on my GPU right now. So I'm running at 165, yeah, well over 100 FPS right now with the graphic fidelity that I have going on. And my GPU is barely touching 80% usage. So I don't know. I gotta keep headroom for encoding though, because I do like having high quality streams. But I might look at a showcase here and there. I don't think it's necessary for my game at the moment. I like having the spare headroom. And I can do things for like NVIDIA broadcast, like camera effects now too, because of how much overhead I have on my GPU now. Ouch. Okay.
Show yourself.
Feel like I'm missing a path again. Because I think this just goes down. That doesn't go up. And that's where the other shell bug is too, by the way. Maybe I do need to go down anyway. Okay. Well, let's head down. I always get lost here too. Yeah, this is the this is the place where I get lost. This is gonna sound really weird, but my mantra for this place is to just quote unquote find the butthole. There is there's a weird like Falmer structure that has like a little hole in the bottom of it that kind of looks like a butthole to me. So once I find that, I know I'm on the right track. So I just got to find the butthole. Okay, and there's a frost giant over that way. Don't need him. I am running the Arcanum mod, the magic pack, and there is a hidden area here with a new Paragon and a different. There's another placed frost giant. I think it's actually at the other end of the lake from where we were, the frozen lake. Drops like a worn or ancient Paragon or something like that you can put in the Paragon pedestal, and it'll take you to a modded place. And then at the end of that, you get access to a special hidden spell that you can't get from a vendor. But that place always crashes for me. It's part of one of the joys of Arcanum. You have some really unique, like, build-defining. Oh, that was fear.
Tough day for you.
Build-defining spells in there. In fact, I do want to do a couple builds based off of spells from that mod. Oh my god. Calm down. You're gonna die anyway. Just may as well speed things up, huh? There is a down, not necessarily through the cave, but yeah, this is the place. Oh, you sent it to me anyway? Okay, cool. I'll probably check out a showcase of that first. I haven't actually seen any... Oh my god, that got 2 spellcasters. Okay, let's do this. Resist frost. We'll just use the Ice Wraith Essence. That should be enough. Hung up on the terrain there. Oh, and fire, huh? Well, the fire I'm not so worried about. You know, Dunmer. Although I am a werewolf too, so that could hurt. Ah, the Glacial Crevice. The Glacial Crevasse. Got lost here too with Kosh. Don't like the place. I think the setting is absolutely beautiful, but it is hard to find your way around from Wayshrine to Wayshrine. I think we're doing pretty well right now, though. Get the Frost Troll Furied. Maybe I can hit the... Maybe not. Okay, so maybe it's time to fill up the flame enchantment on the sword. I got poisoned there somehow. All right. Definitely poisoned. Let's not get injured. I'm gonna take your ingredients, pal. Ooh, frost armor. Alteration, can't use it. Yeah, I was keeping a close eye. I was watching the archive of the stream from last week, and there was a time when I was fighting like 2 ice wraiths at once, and I was just talking with chat or whatever. I felt like too overly confident, and then I didn't notice it at the time, but when I was watching the recording, my life went really low, and I had no idea. I didn't notice it until like 30 seconds later, after I had already like recovered half of the life, and I was like, whoa, what happened to my health bar? So yeah, I'm trying to do better, keeping an eye on that.
Done and done.
Ouch. Okay, that felt like it hurt, but it may not have as much as I thought. Okay. Poison. That's what I'm telling you guys about this poison and these Falmer. That's just a regular Falmer too, and he took me down to half life. Almost half life. Between just the regular arrow shots and the poison. These guys are no joke. Just a regular old Falmer took half my life. Yeah, I'm actually interested to see how McFly's stuff with the ray tracing RTGI, that's ray tracing global illumination. I'm actually interested to see how that works. In my opinion, Skyrim looks really good with just a traditional ENB. Oh, sorry, Serana, you good? No, she's not good. That was my fault. All right, I'll give you an hour to rest. How about that? I'm gonna need you to die to a regular Falmer, right? The guy said to me the other day that I should go for Zephyr being level 7 on Legendary Survival difficulty. He said Falmer should be no problem. Yeah, that guy sounds like he wants to know what he's talking about, but doesn't actually. Legendary difficulty Falmer are yucky at any level. Okay, I lost the damn hotkey on that again. What the hell is going on here? I keep losing the hotkey on my... Oh, these might be stolen potions is why. Okay, Char's Reaper. I've lost permadeath characters to that before. Ooh, okay.
Done and done.
Yeah, legendary Falmer are no joke at any level. Level 7, level 47. You gotta take them seriously. Zephyr is more endgame gear, I think, because of what you gotta do to get it. You might be able to get it in level, like the 30s, level 30s, maybe mid 20s if you spec'd correctly, if you built your character. But level 7 is definitely a no-no. And it's not like Zephyr is like...
You're dead.
Oh my god! Oh, my heart! That was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I think I need an ambulance, guys. I thought I had enough. I thought I had enough platform. Oh. I have no idea where I'm going now. Now I'm completely lost. Okay, well, at least there's something over here. Let's pop another regenerate stamina potion. Hey, buddy. All of my appendages are completely numb. And I mean all of my appendages. And my hands are sweating profusely. Okay, I need a minute. Wow, check this out. This is like a makeshift Falmer boat, it looks like. I wish I could use it. Yeah, you would have to do sneak. I thought you were a goner. I kind of thought so too. I don't know if the Lover Stone saves you from a fall like that either. That would have been something. Oh, all the way back at the beginning now. Okay, I'm okay with that. I wasn't too far. I wasn't too far in. I would rather start over than die. Especially now that we're so close, you know? Yeah, dual cast illusion spells for sure, but I think sneak is your best bet. And honestly, I don't think Zephyr gives you that much at low levels. Yeah, it's got a fast draw speed on it, but it doesn't have any other special effects. I think it's just a dwarven bow, right? Which is nice at high levels, but until you get like the damage scaling on that, we're only talking a few points of base damage that you get over something like a hunting bow or something like that. Or an ancient Nordic bow. Really, that rate of fire really becomes strong later on when you have more base damage to put into it through like your perks or poisons or whatever. Wow, I got a little rumbly in the tumbly after all that. It kind of affected my intestinal fortitude. That near permadeath. Oh my god. I might be a little quiet for a little bit. I need to recover. I might have to have a little cry before we move on. Some rare human flesh, you know I'm taking that. Speaking of looking for the butthole, yeah, I don't need to look for it anymore. It's firmly planted on my seat right now, lifting me about 2 inches in the air. I know exactly where that thing is now.
Where'd you come from?
Okay. I can only roll forward and back on this thing. Be very careful with that. No more side rolls on the bridges. Whew. Okay. Oh, the Zephyr's still slower than the longbow? I didn't know that. I thought it was the quickest in the game outside of the Bow of Shadows. Oh yeah, Magus is saying Bow of Shadows. You can get that at level 1. Yeah, all you need really is just a paralysis poison, if even that. But if you have a paralysis poison, all you have to do is just paralyze that. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. All you have to do is paralyze that Dunmer assassin at the end. Yeah, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This isn't right. I think I need to go through those Falmer gates that I passed up. I don't remember having to swim. If you gotta swim, you did something wrong. Oh yeah, hands down, the Bow of Shadows is the best in the game. It's just whether or not it fits with your theme. That invisibility effect is the effect that can make some builds, but it's also the effect that can break some builds. It can be really annoying when you don't want to go invisible. So for like a start getting rid of stuff I don't need. I don't need any dragon bones. So if you're playing a combat archer, that invisibility just becomes really annoying, even though that that super fast draw speed would be ideal, right? You get a paralysis poison from Arcadia, if I recall, just for bringing... I don't remember it being paralysis. It might be. You might be right. It's either paralysis or invisibility. And you get like 10 ebony arrows early at Silent Moon's camp. Okay. Serrano, what? Yeah, she went invisible on us. She was just mortified. Did I take stuff out of here too? Yeah. Yeah, you can make one easily. You can get Canis Root at level 1 just by looking around at the rocks outside of Riften. Imp Stool you can find at White River Watch, just in the entrance. You don't even have to fight anybody. And then Mora Tapanella, those two are the only ones that you need for the paralysis poison. But Mora Tapanella, if you add that to it, it'll actually add a lingering damage health effect to it. So oftentimes when I'm starting a run in Skyrim, my first priority is to either get the Canis Root, Imp Stool, and Mora Tapanella to plant at whatever, you know, I think in AE at the Tundra Homestead. It's the one right outside of Whiterun. They give you free plantable mounds to use. But there are lots of modded homes and things like that that will give you access to plantable plots very early on. And that's usually my first order of business, is to get paralysis poison ingredients stocked up there. Either that, or I'll go for the money aspect of it with Dragon's Tongue, which can be found at Riften. Fly Amanita, which I think can be found at White River Watch as well. Or you can just find that around Riverwood, actually. There are a couple, 2 or 3 different places you can find. Don't want to dodge roll right here. That have Fly Amanita there. And then Mora Tapanella, which you can find all over the place in the beginning area.
Who's there?
Wow, he took forever to draw that bow.
Done and done.
Good for me, bad for him. And that will level up your alchemy really quickly, those 3 ingredients, and they are also very pricey potions that you can then use to sell to vendors to get money for training. And that's usually my recipe. Either go for the paralysis or the money-making potion very early on, sell for training. Get my feet on the ground that way. Might be invisibility. Yeah, the invisibility is a little less useful. Okay, so I think if I go this way, there's another Frost Giant with a Paragon. And then this is the way we need to go for the Butthole and the next Way Shrine. They should have a big sign that just says this way for Butthole. If you haven't experienced the Falmer Butthole, have you even lived? That was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Oh great, now we have a blizzard, as if this place isn't hard enough to navigate. How sad is it? I was just about to use that exact wording. This way to the bug hole. Nice.
What have you
No butthole. Oh my god, this is treacherous. This is absolutely awful. Okay. Let's do a regenerate health. I would like to do a resist poison here while I'm at it. And how am I doing on health potions? I think I'm just about out of the vigorous stuff. If not out already. 1 left. Okay, let's go ahead and switch now then. We'll use the one we have the most of, which is the 13 batch. Switch that over to hotkey 4. Okay, we need some poison. Should probably also recharge the sword. There we go. That hits a little harder now. Oh, of course it starts to heal. The weather like this that nearly ruined my forgotten failed journey I just did. Oh, wow. Oh, you guys are trying to get me to cheat. My go-to is always 10E1F2. TGM works too. That's the one most folks use, but I'm old and have to go for the shorter string. There you go. Easier to remember. Oh, actually, before we continue, I gotta get through this first. I saw Grace guy say something about first-person view, and I was too locked in to actually read it. Okay, I wanna go back up now and read that. As a first-person player, you walking on catwalks like this in third person fills me with much more anxiety. I would fall for sure. Yeah, indeed. It's not comfortable. It's definitely not comfortable. All right, back at it. All right, gotta find the bug hole. Getting a little burpy. Yeah, that near-death experience affected me in all kinds of different ways. I feel like I'm meant to go this way. Oh no, here we go. I think I'm on the right track now. Maybe. Okay. Something spotted us. Is he up there or is he down here? I think he's up there. Ah, there she is. Ooh. Okay, where'd she go? Did she fall through the floor? Well, that was interesting. How the hell am I going to get through this place in this weather? Without just happening upon the right way. This might be it. No, this is where I came from because I remember these damn traps. Okay, this is the beginning. Yeah, this is definitely where I came in. Damn it. Oh, this is awful. And I'm hungry and thirsty. This takes like every bit of concentration that I have. Back on the right track now, at least. I think. I hope. Oh, boy. Oh, is this the bug hole? This might be the bug hole, guys. This is really awful, is what it is. Indeed. Name of this episode, the butthole in the snowstorm. Yes. Snowblind. This is almost exactly what my experience was, only it was trying to locate the shrines near the beginning of the Vale. Oh yeah, I usually don't have any trouble with those ones. Okay, we found it. We found the bug hole, guys. Bug hole, butthole, butthole. Oh my. All right, we're good. We're good now. I think there's one more falling rock surprise up here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's the trap. Just so we don't get flanked. Okay, I tried to jump over it, but the train caught me on the way up. Who's dead? Serana's dead. I'm dead. Which is technically true. Okay, all right, we're through it. Look at that. That is the last way shrine, I think. Unless I missed one.
You found the way shrine of radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared
I may have missed one to fill the viewer, but I can just go back to those.
Fill your vessel with his enlightenment.
Never been so excited to see someone find the butthole.
May the blessings
well, we have all kinds of good ideas for our song now, anyway, right?
To the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Serana, don't talk over the prelate here. Snowblind, falls to death off a cliff, similar to earlier. No, yeah, pretty much. Is that the last one? No, I still have one left, don't I? Damn it. Okay, so I missed filling one. Where is it? Or did I just miss a way shrine completely? I just missed one completely. All right. Shrine of Learning. Let's go to the Shrine of Learning. I thought I had them all. Which one is it trying to take me to? Back to Darkfall Passage? I don't think so. Wow, all the way on the other ass end of the Vale, huh? All right, well, let's just follow that. Did I not dip my ewer in Werther's Shrine? I did not. It was the very first one that I missed. There we go. The answer is yes. Achievement get, bug hole. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Not going for that bird's nest there. Definitely not. Whew, okay.
This is a statue of Ari, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be.
All right, guys. Once we get in here, I'm gonna take a break. I need a little snack, and then we'll head forward. We'll do the whole thing with the snow elf vampire dude, and then I don't know. At that point, I feel like even if the stream runs long, it's worth it to sort of put a cap on this series, huh? You guys with me? First things first, though. Ooh, showing off my sweaty pits to everybody. Look at that. All right. Gonna do a save here. I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'll be right back, and we'll see if we can finish off the Forgotten Vale. I shall return. All right, I'm back. Shoved 2 Nutrigrain bars right down my gullet. I'm ready to go. Don't think I need anything.
These Falmer. They're frozen.
Cancellation, that sounds interesting.
Show yourself. You're dead. That'll teach you.
Okay, this is where that other frost giant is. I think we can completely skip this. We do have elven arrows now. We don't have to worry about those. I think I'm good on health potions. Yeah, we got 12 hooked up to the hotkey. All right, let's keep moving. My guy Vitus went through this, and when Werther pulls down the ceiling, said Mercer did it better. Yeah. I don't know. I think Werther's is more annoying though, because those things actually hurt and they're almost impossible to dodge. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting fight because of that. It's going to be hard to dodge those ceiling tiles coming down. I usually use become ethereal, like one shout, one word of that shout to sort of evade that attack. Since Duras is not Dragonborn, we don't have access to that tactic, so I'm just gonna have to try to do my best to dodge them using dodge rolls, I guess, and probably just chug a bunch of health potions, you know. I do have a level up that I can fall back onto if I need to. I don't think I'll need it. And those are physical attacks, I think, so since I'm at the armor cap, it should provide me enough protection to not just die outright, I hope. Let's do a quick save right here just in case we crash or something. We don't have to go through all that nonsense again. Can you speak up a little bit, Werther?
You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
I think he likes you, Serona.
Means your usefulness is at an end.
All right.
I knew I heard something.
Boy, that poison hits hard, even from the little guys.
Done and done. Oh no, you don't.
Ouch. Okay, the doppelgangers are chasing after me now.
Right there.
Is that yours, Serana? Okay.
Update for you.
An impressive display.
I don't know what was going on with that one.
You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the ceiling.
Interesting tactic, just collapsing your own temple down upon yourself. Keep an eye on the health. Okay, we're good.
Your life and this won't end well for you.
This is no ordinary Frost Atronach. This is an Ordinator Ancient one. Okay, yep.
That'll teach you.
No.
Ooh. Looks like we got some texture business going on here.
Surrender and give us the bow.
What's he up to?
Are you all right? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony.
If you
Come
say
on.
so, Serana. I'm just obsessed with that bright red texture. I have never seen that before. I played through this several times on this
Enough.
loadout, and I've
Give
never
us
seen
the
that. It
phone.
just must be bugged out.
How dare you? I was the arch curate of Ariel, girl. I have the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed.
I always thought he meant he had the literal ears of a god, and that just kind of meant something different to elves than it did to people. They just love an impressive pointy ear.
Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But
Oh, hey, Wind.
Protected you.
Glad to see us drop in. I don't think I saw you come in. Welcome, welcome.
Turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge.
I might try your setup with the mic underneath. Seems like it would reduce the chances of sound becoming quieter due to moving your head. Yeah, I actually have a mic arm. I can move it wherever I want, but I just feel like this gives me the most flexibility. One bad thing though is it blocks my keyboard, so if I'm trying to find a specific key that I don't use often, I have to move my head around it.
Ariel's bow. It was you.
But for the most part, I'm a pad player, so I don't have to look at the keyboard much unless I'm putting something into the console. And even then, I can find my way around the keyboard blind for the most part. It's just the funky stuff like certain special characters and stuff.
For someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power.
Damn, Serana's a badass.
What trickery is this?
Where'd you come from?
Ha! Verther. Silly Verther.
Farewell.
Godly bows are for kids. Or something. Too bad Verther is such a puss.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
He does make for an excellent dead thrall, though. Ah, okay.
What? What are you talking about?
Hadn't really thought of that.
A vampire. I see.
I usually use what's-his-name from the Permadeath quest. The guy who teleports all over the place.
Joy that the betrayed weren't
or Chendor, yeah, that's the one. The two best in the game. Yeah, or Chendor is usually my guy. Nicely done. Got to get to him quick if he gets any range on you. Yeah, that's. I was letting Serana take the range.
Still hope that they might one day shed their hatred.
Magic defense is not a strong point of mine, but melee offense is definitely a very strong point. So I felt like in that moment, offense was my best defense, just to get in there and try to finish it quick.
And in turn, you've restored the chantry. I can't think
of yeah, because of the level scaling and what you can actually
if you wish to learn more about the bow or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Boom.
It's good to speak to you again.
Oh, I guess I actually have the mod to have Gelibor come with. That's cool.
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself.
And now it's time. I got to get some arrows sun-hallowed first, and then we'll head to Icewater Jetty.
Has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire. That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
Verther said something about using blood.
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently.
That's too bright. That's too dark.
That's, of course, if you're foolish enough
No
to
happy
try.
middle ground. And how do I obtain these sun-hallowed arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Excellent. Let's do that.
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
20 should be plenty.
You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course.
If I'm fighting him mostly with this bow, then I'm doing it wrong. Okay, Shrine of Resolution, site to Darkfall Cave. Here we go. Take a quick look at my knees here. Needs. Let's look at my knees. I think we have to head back to Fort Dawnguard, right? Rally the troops. Here we go. All right, so let's find our way back out of this mess. Do want these glowing mushrooms. I don't need them. I have a ton of them already. Where the hell is that hidden entrance? Oh, okay, it's back there. Hey, your knees may be worth looking at. Oh, Kindred, I gotta speak to Serana first. Serana. Hey, baby.
Not as shiny as I was expecting. Still.
You're talking about the bow, or you? Oh yeah, you're definitely talking about the bow. Okay. What do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he'll have to die.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
It's been a while since I've done the Dawnguard side,
this has to end here and now.
I remember Isran doing a whole rally cry over there,
head
but...
back to the castle and kick the front door in. We're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first.
Back to Dawnguard.
I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
There we go. I thought so. Now, which way do I go? I think it was up, and then there was another hidden passage that I could use to hop back down to that little entry grotto area. Yeah, here we go. Okay, didn't get too lost. I couldn't find my butthole with both hands, but especially in the snowstorm. It's this way. All right, I'm actually pretty pleased with how quickly we were able to get through this. So now we have to head back to Dawnguard, Fort Dawnguard, rally the troops. Since we've already traveled this before, I'm just gonna fast travel back to Solitude Carriage. This was recently trodden ground anyway. Doesn't make much sense going back through it again. And then we can take this carriage back to Dawnguard.
I'm glad you're here with me.
And then I'll take a carriage back to Solitude, and then I'll probably just fast travel to Icewater Jetty, just because that's... I'm getting a little antsy. We're so close to the end now, I wanna move things along, you know? And honestly, there's not really anything randomly that's going to pose a threat to us. I think the worst threat that we're going to have on the road is maybe a dragon. But as you've seen, they're not too much of a threat. We have potions to resist all that stuff that they can throw at us, and we just wait for them to hit the ground and put them in the blender, you know?
I've heard it described in tales. but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Excuse me. We need your help, Isron.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? Her own family?
I might trust her more than I trust anybody else in this place, to be honest, Isron.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we've finally gained the upper hand. Everyone, gather round. Come on then.
Hey, there's Gale. You might be here for the grand finale. We're getting ready to head to Volkihar for the last storming of the castle there. Gonna take on Harkon finally. And maybe we can finally retire Mr. Duras Velinor here. And then after that, I gotta rethink what I'm doing with these streams, you know? Okay. Isron? Are we waiting for somebody else? Oh, yep. Okay.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy
Harkon?
those
More like Harkoff, am I right?
So they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard. Kill the abomination!
I feel like Isron needs a lozenge worse than I do.
Eyes for me.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar. Watch your back.
11:30 p.m. I don't want to fight the vampires at midnight. Let's wait till dawn. We'll get some rest. You guys really just gonna stand there in the doorway? You guys are killing me, you know that? A bunch of stooges. We're doomed. Guys, we're doomed. With this motley crew, they can't even figure out a doorway. How are we gonna kill a bunch of vampires? Come on. Serana, you're not helping. There we go. Durak's got it figured out. There we go. All right, ladies. Okay. Last one. Belaval, you don't want to be the last one in this case. All right. Yeah, we're doomed. We're gonna get 5 hours of sleep. This will put us at 4:40 a.m. We should be able to get to Icewater Jetty fairly close to dawn. Needs are still good. Speaking of knees, apparently I have very small kneecaps. I think they're a good size. But every once in a while, my wife sees them and she gets emotional about how small they are. Because I'm a pretty big guy, right? And I tend to stay active. I run around a lot. Play lots of different sports and everything. And she just, I don't know. It's something about the tiny little kneecaps makes her emotional because she can't fathom how they stay intact. I guess. She thinks I should have bigger kneecaps. I don't know. And when I say emotional, she actually does cry when she sees my tiny little kneecaps. She's a weird lady, and she says I'm the weird one. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Your knees may be worth looking at. Yeah, that's what That's what I that's what jogged my memory on that. Okay, Orphan's Tear. Yeah, I'm just gonna let's just go get them. We're just gonna go get them. It's good that they're nice and strong. I can verify there's nothing quite like a broken kneecap. Yeah, it doesn't sound great either. I mean, what does she want? Them protruding so far? You look odd in pants. Wait, you don't wear pants? I'm wearing shorts right now. It's too hot to wear pants. Although for date night tonight at the new pizza place, I might have to throw on a pair of jeans. All right, you guys ready? Okay, Ezron, stop trying to take my glory there. Is that Florentius up there, like with the crossbow and the zaps, and the zippity zaps? Oh no, that's Agmire. Check that guy out. Ouch. Okay, something hit me. Oh, that's because that's a vampire. I thought that was Dawnguard. Regal Thrallmaster. I like how they're up on the walls. That's awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen them do that before. Oh, they like the short spears in this castle, don't they?
Very soon.
The gargoyles have some of the best kill cams in the game. Yeah, I don't see them all that often, but they are pretty cool. Oh my god, I almost thought we froze for a second there. It's just with a long playthrough like this, the save times get longer. Ooh. Gave her the scissors. And not the good kind. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Is that Fura? Yeah, Fura's tough. The quarterstaff has some tough animations to track too.
I'll show you a real fight.
Recharge the weapons here. Maybe do some resist magic. We can do better than the 20%. Here we go. 42% is a lot better than 20%.
This won't end well for you.
Ooh, Ice Storm. Ooh, I don't like ice storms. Shake it off, Izron. You're going really slowly there. Scaring.
No one is going to stand in my way.
Farron. All right, we got anyone else? Is it time? Is it time?
I can take you.
For the Dawn Guard. For Skyrim.
Serana, you ready?
This isn't really a good time.
All right. Well, speaking of the bow, let's get that ready. Oh, Sun-Hallowed arrows. We're gonna get those equipped. I'm gonna put Ariel's bow in my favorites menu so I can get to it. But we might have to start with the blades. All right, let's go do this. This is it, guys. This is the ultimate moment of Duras Velenor's life.
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do.
Am I actually hungry? Oh, mild hunger and mild thirst. Now is not the time, Duras. Talk about ruining a moment.
To me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this. pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No, because unlike her, I'm
Here
not
we
afraid
go.
of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me.
You have
I knew
nobody
it
but
was
yourself
only
to thank,
a matter
bud.
of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
Hatred born of your own neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this world, a literal disease.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
No, just a whole lot of booze and women, I think. You're the only thing that's in my way for like the best life I can imagine, so... This is more about killing vampires, indeed.
Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here to stop me from taking Ariel's bow and shrouding the world in darkness.
I've had enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
I just give him the bow.
Very well then, you leave me no choice.
There you are,
Regenerate stamina. We're gonna need some regenerate health. Let's go ahead and fortify stamina. We'll go ahead and fortify health while we're at it too. Poisons aren't gonna help us. One-handed definitely will. I can also boost illusion for a little more damage on the cursed runes here. Let's go ahead and resist shock. We'll do some resist magic. And some resist frost. Okay.
I will darken the skies.
There you are, Cloud.
Rend the flesh from your bones.
Not today, Harkon.
It's time for you to suffer.
He's up there. Ah, missed. Okay, you want to fight me on the ground, huh? I don't think that is advisable. Okay, is this it? Is this the last shot?
The skies.
Maybe not. Still going. Ooh, that one got me.
Ariel's bow will be mine.
You're still alive? Oh my god. Okay, that hurt a lot. I think maybe my Resist magic has worn off. Wow, okay, that was pretty close. He's pretty tough. Still. Take care of these archers. How you doing over there, Serana?
It ends here.
Does it though? Okay.
No. Rana. Your own father.
Ooh, we ran out of juice on the sword too. Yes! You didn't break a sweat, but I sure did. Man, he got us with that one blast of humomancy there. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Maybe it was just the Vampire Lord thing, but...
He's dead.
Man, I think I lost 60% of my health, like, instantly.
I suppose this is difficult.
Luckily, the hotkey for my health potion worked. Otherwise, that would have been pretty scary.
The end of something else.
You were nervous? Yeah.
Nothing more.
I think perhaps.
It is done.
More than that. You have my thanks. So,
hey, look at that.
The beast
hey,
is
if you can
destroyed.
change,
Not only
and she
that,
can change,
but Ariel's bow is in
we can all
safe
change.
hands. The Dawn Guard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do. We'd be honored to have you join us.
All right. Serana, how you feeling?
Well, now that's done.
She can't even look at me. So what are you gonna do now?
Not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course,
I think they started that way, didn't they?
Planned.
Sure, I'd love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh, and then I could actually have her teach me how to summon her horse. That would be cool. Anyway.
All right then.
All right. Let's see. I got to think of a proper send-off for this guy now, right? Revenge of the Enemies. Is Harkon tough with that mod? See, this part needs to be modded, so Serana shouldn't go back to the Dawn Guard. I get that she helped stop Harkon, but they are vampire hunters. Well, also, like, Volkihar needs leaders now, right? I mean, most of the clan got wiped out, right? But they still need some leadership, otherwise there's just going to be chaos in the ranks of vampires across Skyrim. And in that vacuum, that's going to be very dangerous for mortals, right? I think Serana should take up residence in her home. Go get Valerica. Have a new order of vampirism that, you know, maybe sticks to the shadows and doesn't become an existential threat, and maybe they have an understanding with the Dawn Guard. Let's see. Where did Duras start? He was in Rorikstead, wasn't he? That looks like Rorikstead to me. Maybe somewhere else. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to load up save one of Duras, Velinor, just to see where he is, because the send-off, I want to go back to his original starting place, and then I'm going to play the last song of this series. Exactly, it is her home, though that cycle will probably start over again too. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're Valerica and Serana now being basically the only purebred vampires left in existence are probably going to be the most powerful, right? So while they're alive, there's not really going to be many that can... Oh, we're at Shore Stone. Okay. There's not really going to be many that can challenge them. So Shore Stone doesn't have an inn. What time is it? 9:14. We could do a show at Shore Stone, just a small little pop-up gig. Is that a first, surviving to the end? Yes, it absolutely is indeed. And I think I might be taking a break from permadeath for a while. I did put a poll up on my channel to see what we wanted to do next, and it looks like most people want to see some buildcraft streams with some Shadow of Skyrim. So maybe we'll do that. I'll put up another poll for next week to see what you guys want to see. I have a Nemesis arcane archer that is, I'm kind of like basing off of Magus's Nemesis armor. That's coming along pretty well, but I also have Scorpion going right now too. So there's been some interest expressed for seeing that build flesh out in a live stream as well. So I'll put up another poll before next week to see what folks want to do. So keep an eye out for that and let me know. But I'll do whatever the stream wants to do at that point. All right, so let's see. Where are the folks? They're in the mine, probably. Updated Nemesis armor. Yeah, there was a loose edit or something, right? And then I don't use the survival stuff, so I don't need any of that. Did I make a new mod list? I'm always making new mod lists. So it's the same basic mod list, but it's I'm always tweaking it, finding ways, like there's new mods that I want to integrate and things like that. So I have a new profile for each one of those. This one's an older one. Obviously, I have one right now that I'm on that is 2 versions newer than this one that has the AE content and Shadow of Skyrim integrated. So new stuff, same basic thing. The full druid build, yes, indeed, that's on its way. It's just it's a big one. It's a big one, but it is still on its way. I am done with all the voice for that, recording all the voice. Now I just have to splice together video to go around it. Okay, so this is it for Duras Velinor, Dunmer Bard, level, well, technically level 43, but officially level 44, 45, depending on how many levels we never took. It's been a journey, guys. It's been a real journey. We've had some very close calls, some very sweaty combat sessions there, and even some narrow bridges that a side dodge roll almost spelled the end of us there at the end. Harkon was not a complete pushover. He almost got us once, but we prevailed. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this song in the Shorestone Mine where we started our journey 27 weeks ago, almost, well, pretty much a half a year, 6 months ago. Jeez, can you believe that? Yeah, very close calls just for it's been a great run. It's been a great run. Glad to have been here for the final. All right. Yes, it has been a blast, right? All right. So we're gonna do a special show just for our miners and our humble beginnings here at Shorestone. This one I call I Couldn't Find the Bug Hole with Both Hands. Fitting song to end on, I think. All right, the miners like it. Serana's into it too. All right. Okay, well, it does no good to just start a new play right now, so we'll wait till next week. We'll call the stream 17 minutes early. Give you 17 minutes back. The bug hole. Yes, thank you, everybody. That was fun. Thanks for being here for the whole thing, guys. You guys are awesome. You are what make this whole thing worth it. It's such a blast to be able to share this with you. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week. We'll probably be doing some Mr. Toasty, some Scorpion next week. I can talk you through how that build is going. Maybe Arcane Archer. We'll see who or what you guys are more interested in. But yeah, I'll see you next week, guys. Take care, okay? Bye.